Hi, my name is Yulil Garza, and I am running for Imperial County Supervisor of District 4. One of the reasons that I was motivated as a 22-year veteran teacher to step out of my classroom and step into public office is because I see the detriment that happens outside of the county in my classroom. I see that my students need, housing. Many of them are unhoused. I see that my students are also in need of the food bank, and that tells me that their families are having a difficult time with the economy. I know that also that our families are wanting safer communities. And the issue with the healthcare system was something that was also very motivating to make sure that all of our families are taken care of, that they have services here in Imperial County and don't have to drive outside of Imperial County. And I think that it's important to have someone that is going to keep all voices in mind, that will be oversight over the diligence of making policy, creating policy, and making sure the budget reflects the needs of our community and not of our own. Taking office is going to be one of the biggest challenges because I will be inheriting many of the issues that we didn't create. But I think the first thing we need to do is come together with our program managers and look at where we have been, what has been happening, what needs to still be completed, and then trickle it down to our employees and making sure that our employees feel that they're part of a team. I think that is one of the most important things, because in order for Imperial County to work, we need to make sure that all of the employees within the county are feeling that they're part of the change that's going to happen amongst the supervisors' seats that are coming up. In regards to the Lithium Valley, we know that the federal, state policymakers are already engaging in clean energy. So I understand that that is unavoidable. What we as supervisors need to make sure that we're responsible for is that our industry is working well with the needs of our community. Our community needs to be protected. Their environmental impact that it will have on their families needs to make sure it's been accounted for. And we also need to make sure that we're careful that they are also leaving behind a good percentage of community benefits, and that they have labor agreements that are beneficial to all workers. Access to education has been at the forefront of my career as an educator. But right now, it is so important and so vital for us to work with all educational entities to prepare our community to take those jobs in the Lithium Valley. We haven't taken enough responsibility to foreshadow these needs. And so as an educator, I'm hoping that that's what we're going to do, is bridge that gap and make sure it's a K through 16 pipeline into lithium, not a K through the prison pipeline as we have been seeing it here. In regards to AB 918, the unified healthcare system with the two hospitals, El Centro Regional and Pioneers Memorial, I think that it was an inevitable decision of our leaders. And the fact that our assembly member, Eduardo Garcia, and his team worked well throughout this past year, to take into consideration all of the changes needed in order for all voices to be heard, it reflected in the edits of this bill. And for me, as a mother who lost her child at El Centro Regional and her mother at Pioneers, this was a delicate issue for me, because I have to keep in mind, if we could have possibly had not just quality healthcare, but specialty healthcare, could their ending be different? And then I think about our community. Today, our community is in need of quality and specialty health care in all areas. Salton City doesn't have an urgent care or emergency services, and neither, do our other unincorporated areas. And so when I keep in mind that we were able to save our health industry, the workers that are at both hospitals, and all the emergency services that need to have hospitals available, I think we made the right decision. There's still things that need to be fixed, but I think that with the new board, we can have confidence that our healthcare district is going in the right direction. One of the things that I and our team decided to do was not to build our platform on our own beliefs. Our platform needed to be the needs of the community. And as we visited each area of District 4, we realized that we needed to take into consideration respect for each community, to make sure not only that all voices were being heard and considered and taken into consideration when making decisions, but also the respect of being funded, being taken care of, and feeling like they are part of the Imperial County and District 4. And I felt like that was the first thing, is unity. And once we work together through our differences, as we find one common ground, and maybe in this case it might be the Lithium Valley, then we can start there in building relationships with all of those that are interested in making sure Imperial County is a better place to live. Thank you, 760 News, for diligent reporting and giving all of us an opportunity to learn more about our civic engagement responsibility. Now it is your decision to make about the supervisor of District 4. I ask for your vote before March 5th in order to reorganize the supervisor board at Imperial County. Vote for Yulil Garza, the people's candidate. Gracias.